This is my next monthly update video, and there's not much what's been happening. So the best way I can describe what's really going on and happening is first, what's going on down there. When I seen the doctors, because I seen my doctor for my hormones, then the urologist who's doing the scope test, and the doctor I seen for my hormones, she was saying that because when she used all the equipment and whatnot, and she, like, the first thing she noticed, she said, was saying that it looked like at the entrance of my vaginal canal it was prolapsing a little bit, and that the upper part of the vaginal canal was falling down, and that there was a blood spot but it wasn't actively bleeding. So yeah, so what she did, she put me on an estrogen cream to be put up in there, and because she was saying that can help plump things up, but it's doing several different things to my body right now for the last month. And yeah, it's helping with my vaginal canal, but it's also doing other things. My body's become even more sensitive, especially down there, and I've been, the best way I can describe it, is a lot hornier lately, and pretty much been wanting it every single day, even though a lot of times people who are on estrogen does the opposite. For me, it really doesn't. So yeah, but what the urologist was saying, because he did the scope test, and he said, because the scope test has, pretty much, it has those little small camera that also shoots water in there just so it's easier to move it around, which that was a weird experience. But as I looked on the screen and he was seeing things, he found there was a laceration in my vagina, which, yeah, explained what was part of the pain I was having. So we discussed things, and it was probably too much pressure against the back of my canal. So he was wanting me to adjust things, less pressure, possibly going down a dilator, which I haven't done that. So yeah, other than that, it's still healing, it's doing good, it's still having, with that cream, I'm using it twice a week. One, I think it was like a milligram or something, or a gram. It's like once, twice a week. So doing that, it's still draining, still having discoloredness as it drains. So still waiting for that to heal. So yeah, fun stuff. So other than that, the only other thing is my breasts are still growing, they're still filling in. So through here, and my hormone cycle is still lasting those 10 days when it happens, hormonally time of the month. My breasts are much fuller and are still getting fuller. So yeah, other than that, just been dealing with my fluidity and how I've been wanting sex every day, especially wanting penetrative with the real thing from females only, because at the moment where my fluidity is, any thought of males that way makes me want to throw up. So yeah, other than that, nothing else has been really going on physically. The healing of this body, just trying to deal with all that. So yeah, other than that, the electrolysis is working. I had my electrolysis appointment yesterday, and the time before she was saying there would be some hairs that came back, but she treated the hair here like 4 times the previous, because it was tugging, it was in a shedding state. So she was saying some hairs would come back, but this hair didn't, so everything else was treated, and she's having me use a new like tissue repair cream that has lidocaine in it to try to see if I like it. So yeah, so the most of the hairs on this side, the left, other than that, everything's going good. So yeah, so until my next video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Until then, shh.